Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Tudors. We are also going to be talking about what life was like for children during this time. I've done a couple of these videos about the Victorian era and during World War II, so I'll leave the links for them down below. But for now, let's talk about the Tudors. The Tudors were a family that ruled England and Wales from 1485 to 1603. Their time as kings and queens of England and Wales ended 417 years ago. Altogether, they ruled for 118 years. Probably the most famous of all the Tudor kings and queens is Henry VIII and his 6 wives. But today, we are going to be talking about what life was like for children during Tudor times. Not many children went to school. Those who did go were mainly sons of families who could afford to pay. Boys from these families began school at the age of 4 and then moved on to another type of school when they were 7. Poorer boys might have attended schools run by the church. The local vicar would teach them basic reading and writing. Girls were usually kept at home to help with housework or younger siblings. Sometimes they were taught basic things by whoever was at home. Also, they might have been sent out to work to get some money. For those boys whose families could afford to send them to school, they usually had to learn a really old language called Latin. Also, they had to learn Greek, religion and maths. They learned by copying things down. They usually started school at 7 in the morning. That was during the winter. During the summer, they usually would start at 6 in the morning. Some of the pupils went to school 6 days a week. They finished their long days at 5 in the afternoon. The schools that were run by the church usually had shorter hours, so the working boys could still make money for their families. Teachers were very strict. Sometimes teachers might hit a pupil. Richer families could hire another boy to take the hit for the son of the rich family. After finishing school, poorer boys usually went to work, but due to being able to read and write, they might have been able to get better paying jobs. Richer boys might have gone to university. Some went to university as early as the age of 14. Let's recap. There were 2 types of schools during Tudor times. Fee-paying schools were usually for richer families, and some poorer boys might have received a basic education given to them by the church. The days were long and the teachers were strict. Girls were usually kept at home, where they might have been taught by whoever they were living with or sent out to work. School and the lives of children in Tudor times were tough. For the daily task, try to write or say out loud a diary entry from the viewpoint of a Tudor child. Here's an example that I've written. 4th of June, 1498. Dear Diary, what an awful day. I got up about 4 in the morning to get to school, and it started to snow. When I got to school, I was so cold that my fingers were like ice, but I still had to write out my Latin words. The day was so long, and other boys got in trouble with our teacher. I am very grateful that I didn't get into trouble today. After I got home, I had to work on my Greek and maths, which I really don't enjoy. I want to run around outside. What a day. I would say I was looking forward to summer, but the school day gets even longer then. Love, William. Once you've finished, get an adult to let me know how you get on in the comments. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope this video might give your learner a chance to see how the lives of children have changed throughout the years. My personal tutoring and Twitter links are down below. Thank you so much again, and remember to take some time for yourself in this crazy world. Bye for now.